What's up guys? So welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to tell you guys the important things you need to know to get A star in physics. So the first and most important thing you need to know is the equations, because half of the questions in physics are just telling you to find the current, the voltage, the charge. So you really need to know the equations. So this is the simplest way to learn the equation. So you bring a sheet of paper or a book that you know you're going to keep safely and you're not going to lose. You just bring that book and then you go from chapter 1 of your physics book, anywhere there are equations, go from chapter 1 to the last chapter and write down all the equations on that sheet of paper or book that you can keep safely. And then after you write all those equations from chapter 1 to the last chapter, then you can learn those equations. That's more easy to learn, and then that's how you learn the equation more easily. That's the easiest way to learn the equations. And make sure you keep the book safely for revision. And then the second and most important thing you need to know is remember to always put the units, because you know you're gonna lose marks for the units. Remember to always put the units. If they tell you to find the resistance, remember to always put ohms. If they tell you to find the current, remember to always put amperes. Anything they tell you to find, remember to always put the units. Remember always to put the units. That's important because you're gonna lose marks for that. Half marks is gone. And so the third thing you really need to know is this. So they're gonna tell you, find the resistance or the current of this whatever thing they tell you to find. And if they didn't tell you to write your answers in mega amperes or kiloamperes or whatever, you always have to convert that kiloamperes or mega amperes or milliamperes into amperes. You're not gonna write the final answer as milliamperes and mega amperes because you're gonna lose your mark. That answer is wrong. So the only marks they're gonna give you is for the equations. You're gonna lose your mark for that. Okay, so you always have to write the final answer in amperes. You have to always convert the kiloamperes or milliamperes and mega amperes into amperes, as far as they didn't tell you to give your answer in kiloamperes or mega amperes. You always have to convert it to amperes. And so the next thing is that when they tell you to find the current or the resistance, the first thing you need to do is to write the equation first, because the equations are important. If you don't write the equations, then you also lost marks for that. So you have to also write the resistance. R is equals to V by I, or you can write it in words or symbols, anyone. And then you have to write the equation first before giving your calculations and showing your workings or whatever. You always have to write the equation first. And guys, don't mug up physics, because it's not like biology you're gonna mug up. Don't mug it up, don't by heart it, because physics is not the thing you have to mug up. You only have to understand the concept. You have to understand the concept for you to get A star in physics. You don't mug up things. Okay, you can mug up the definitions, or you can understand the concept, but the definitions you can mug it up, you can by heart the definitions, but the other ones, don't mug it up. Just have to understand the concept. That's all about physics, understanding the concept, because if you don't understand the concept, then I don't know what's gonna be made of you. You always have to understand the concept. Okay, and guys, I wish you luck in your physics board exams, because I'm also writing the board exam. So I wish you guys luck and good luck for your physics board exam, and study hard, stay focused, and remember these words I say, because if you don't know the equations, if you don't know the formula of current, or if you don't know the formula of resistance, you know, that's gonna be like 0 marks for that. If it's and if you know the equations and you don't write it down before starting your workings, like they tell you to write it down, you don't write it down, you know, then your marks are gone. And then if you don't write the unit, your half marks are gone. And then if you don't understand the concepts, you know, you can't understand the questions when they ask you, so you have to understand the concepts. So, and the last one is, if you don't convert your answer to amperes, from kiloamperes to amperes, you know, you're gonna lose marks. So all these things together are making you lose a lot of marks, and when you combine it together, that's gonna be a huge amount of marks you lost. So all these things are really important for you to get A star. That's how you get it. It doesn't just fly from, you know, that's how you get it. Oh, you have to keep all this in mind to get A star, because all those little marks you're losing, if you combine it together, that's a huge amount of marks. So always keep this in mind, and have a lovely day and study hard, and good luck for your exam again. Goodbye.